Hey, English 10 honors, folks. It's good to see you. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm trying something different today. I'm going to try to speak through the lesson so that you understand what's going on. I have two kids outside my bedroom door watching videos. If things go south and screaming happens, I got to stop the video and start this over. So hopefully I'm able to finish the video with no incident. Anyways, today, what's our goal? We are going to continue with our work on rhetorical analysis, essentially explaining how an argument is built, how an argument works. And then specifically, we're going to look at how an article uses Orwell or any of Orwell's ideas to build its own argument. To start today, let's just start with a cute picture. This is my daughter Coletta. She's adorable. One morning at 1 a.m., I had Coletta duty and couldn't sleep, so she and I decided to rewatch Avengers Infinity War. So we had fun rewatching it. All right. Anyways, for today's assignment, you watch this video, right? You watch this video and you see how I use the principles of rhetorical analysis in order to unpack this argument. And in the future, probably tomorrow, maybe Thursday, you're going to write your own practice paragraph analyzing a different article. So the article that I analyze, you can access it here at this link. You can also see the PDF here. Like you can't click on the screen, obviously, because this is just a screencast. But you can go to the lesson plan, because that's where I am. I'm just in the lesson plan. The video that we're making, just going to add it right here. Put it on YouTube and add it right there. Anyways, I'm going to go to the actual article. So it's an article from a company called Fast Money. I don't know. I mean, Fast Company. I think it's like a business website. Anyways, so the article is about COVID-19 and privacy, right? And I told you in, I think it was Thursday's lesson, the beauty of rhetorical analysis is that it doesn't matter what your politics are. If you're like pro privacy and you think government has intruded too much, fine. If you don't think the government has done enough to fight COVID-19 and you think that privacy is something we have to do away with for a short amount of time or for a long amount of time, that's fine too. Like your political inclinations are irrelevant when it comes to rhetorical analysis because you are not trying to figure out if, who is this, Kate K, the author Kate K, you're not trying to figure out if she's right or wrong. You're trying to figure out how she builds her argument. That's it. So you can agree or disagree with her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fit into, like, agreement or disagreement doesn't fit into rhetorical analysis. What you do is you just explain, how does her argument work? So I'm going to walk you through how I would write an analysis paragraph explaining specifically how she uses Orwell. So this paragraph that I end up writing, it'd be like a body paragraph. It wouldn't be like, it would be. It would be a body paragraph in a rhetorical analysis essay. So just the background information about the article. I know not everyone read this one, but I just want to give you enough information about it so you understand how I construct my body paragraph. So as you can see in the title, this person is concerned about privacy. COVID-19 could end privacy as we know it. Oop, can't highlight. Okay, well, there you go. And she quotes someone saying this incident could become Orwellian fast. So somebody said this. The author didn't write that line, but she still used that line to illustrate her larger point. And I'm going to search for Orwellian appears here, and then it appears here. These are the only two times that Orwell's name appears in the article. So I'm going to focus my attention on this paragraph. Now here's the deal. I could analyze any number of components of this article, but for this one paragraph, the one component of the article that I'm interested in is the way she uses Orwell. I mean, I could analyze the way she uses statistics or the way her word choice becomes interesting, sarcastic. Maybe she has a sense of humor. Maybe she has a very, what do you call it, jagged word choice. I don't know. There's so many things we can analyze. I'm just analyzing her use of Orwell. That's what I want you to analyze in the paragraph that you write for later this week. I'm going to read this paragraph for the benefit of us all. So, however, the civil liberties and privacy implications of using mobile location data for contact tracing are unclear. If mobile location data were combined with identifiable information or data from fitness trackers or social media networks, Schwartz says, this could get Orwellian very fast. Now, when she says Orwellian, she doesn't, or the Schwartz person, Schwartz doesn't mean Orwellian in a positive sense. It's a negative sense. So something I'm going to do, I'm going to go up higher and figure out who Schwartz is. I'm guessing Schwartz works for some privacy company. We'll figure it out. Schwartz. Where's the first time she quotes Schwartz? You kidding? She doesn't. Oh, there we go. Adam Schwartz. Of course. So at the front end, ideally, cities have a privacy officer who's raising these issues ahead of time, says Adam Schwartz, senior staff attorney at Electronic Frontier Foundation. It needs to not be the Department of Transportation director and corporate salesperson who do this. So Adam Schwartz is someone who's an advocate for privacy, and he says that cities need an individual at the political level who advocates in favor of privacy. He doesn't say that privacy should trump public safety or health, but he still says that privacy needs an advocate. Like it needs its own lawyer arguing in favor of privacy. Okay, so Adam Schwartz, we now know he's a senior staff attorney at the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Okay, we got that. Let's go back to this line. Okay, now I need to write my body paragraph. I'm just going to copy this paragraph and open up a Word document. And I'm just going to drop this guy's paragraph into the document. You can't do this when you write a rhetorical analysis by hand, but since we're using computers, we're all tech savvy and stuff, we can drop the paragraph in. Okay, now I need to write my body paragraph, and it's going to be one of these pieces. A-C-E. Let's ace this dude. So I need an entry point. Like, where could I start? And I could start in the A, the C, or the E. Most likely, I would start at the A or the C. I could also start just by summarizing like the main claim of the article. Now, here's the deal. I'm trying to model my thinking so that you can follow the same pattern. And truth be told, I haven't planned ahead what I'm going to write. I don't have like some secret document that I've already written out the paragraph. I'm just showing you the way I think as I think. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully it doesn't sound rambly. It might, but here goes. So, main idea of the article. What is this lady's name again? Author is named Kate K. Kate K with an E? Yes. Kate K argues that in the fight against COVID-19, privacy should not be forgotten. Now, here's what I don't like. I don't like that construction for a verb. Got a be verb there. There's got to be a more direct way to say what I'm trying to say. But I'm in the drafting phase. I'm just going to leave it. Now, I could explain Kate K's argument with more nuance, or I could add a sentence or two and explain it in more detail. But for my purposes, this is good enough. All right, now I'm going to move into these ACE paragraphs. So, in the body paragraphs of a rhetorical analysis, you say you unpack one component of an essay. So this component of the essay I'm going to unpack is her use of Orwell. Now I know she quotes someone quoting Orwell, but she found the quotation so useful that she put it in her title here, right? So I'm going to say KK alludes to a potential Orwellian future. Nope, I'm going to say she directly alludes to Orwell. George Orwell to warn the readers about the dangers of what? Of what? Of what? Forgetting privacy? I don't like that. Of allowing an intrusive government to encroach on an individual's privacy. Right? Okay. That's a good enough assert sentence. This is a draft, right? So we're in the business of good enough for now. No, that's supposed to say C. All right. So I've got my paragraph. It begins, KK alludes to George Orwell to warn readers about the danger of intrusive government to encroach on an individual's privacy. She quotes Adam Schwartz. Did I spell his name correctly? I did. I gotta find this guy's name and his credentials. Oh, the search function is broken. I don't know if you can hear on your end, but my computer is, the fan is blowing. I'm working it too hard. There he is, Adam Schwartz, Senior Staff Attorney at Electronic Frontier Foundation. Okay. To make this point, yeah. An attorney and privacy advocate at the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Schwartz warns that no, I'm going to use some background information. Google, Apple, and other large technology companies have sought to fight the coronavirus by creating a program called contact tracking. I think that's what it's called. Contact tracing. There it is. Contact tracing. I'm not going to call it a system. I'm going to call it a system, sorry. a way of using mobile phone data to track what? Track what? Who a person has been around. I don't like that wording. Track the contacts, the physical location and movement of a person to map the spread of COVID-19. The large tech firms claim that their system anonymizes data. Anonymizes means like makes the data anonymous. But Schwartz warns that in the wrong hands, this supposedly anonymous data can expose people's information and pose a danger to them. Now, something interesting has happened here, because you may have noticed I began the paragraph by talking about Adam Schwartz, but then just boom, I just went to talk about Google and Apple, and I need a transition here, right here. But here's the funny thing. After I finish the paragraph, I feel like what I just typed is going to fit right there. It's going to be my explain. Now, this is a feeling I have, a gut feeling, but I think it's going to work. This could happen to you. You just start typing, you realize, nope, these sentences belong somewhere else. Boom. You could type some sentences that belong in another paragraph, like the conclusion, for instance. It just helps to type. That's what you need to do. You just need to type, right? So I'm going to come back to the citation, and I'm going to put in a quote because I need one. All right, let me begin at the beginning. Kate Kay alludes to George Orwell to warn readers about the dangers of allowing an intrusive government to encroach on an individual's privacy. To make this point, she quotes Adam Schwartz, an attorney and privacy advocate at the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Schwartz says, describes a new system called contact tracing as a system. I'm overusing the word system. I could fix that at another time. That could get Orwellian very fast, right? There's my quotation. That's enough. Sometimes you're going to need a longer quotation, but this is enough for now. K agrees with Schwartz's assessment enough that she put his quotation in the title of her article, right? Okay, now I'm on to the explain. And in the explain, one thing I'm doing is I'm going to just explain what contact tracing is, like the system. So I said Google, Apple, and other large technology companies have sought to fight the coronavirus by creating a system called contact tracing, a way of using mobile phone data to track the physical location and movements of a person to map the spread of COVID-19. The large tech firm claim that their system anonymizes data, but Schwartz warns that in the wrong hands, the supposedly anonymous data can expose people's information and pose a danger to them. That's a good enough explanation of the background, like what contact tracing is. Now I need to get into the word choice, Orwellian. Schwartz, and I'm just going to say Schwartz and Kay, use the term Orwellian to describe contact tracing because they fear that it it what? It what? It what? It what? It, the system, there, I'm overusing the term again. System mirrors the dangers of the authoritarian state in 1984. Watch this. I'm going to italicize that title because that's what we do. We italicize titles. Big Brother was always watching, and both Schwartz and Kay fear that Google and Apple will be doing the same. That's an adequate conclusion. I like that. I like that. Brings the paragraph full circle. Anyways, here's my paragraph. And then if I take out the labels, there it is. That's what I'm missing. I'm going to highlight it just to show you the different sections. We have our cite, and then we have our explain. Anyways, this is an analysis, a rhetorical analysis body paragraph. It opens up the back of the watch, so to speak, to explain how the gears work together. It opens the hood of the car to explain, how the, I don't know, the master cylinder uses brake fluid to activate the brake pads or something in the wheels. You just explain how the argument works. Now we only explain one little slice of Kate K's argument. One paragraph, right? There are other paragraphs that we could refer to, we could analyze, and those paragraphs or those components of our essay, they would become different body paragraphs for this larger essay. Anyways, when you write a rhetorical analysis, you're going to have an introduction, body paragraph 1. Let's call this one body paragraph 1. Body paragraph 2. Body paragraph 3. Conclusion. Right? This is what you're going to have. So we have the beginning of a rhetorical analysis essay. Now my paragraph's pretty long. It's fine. Just I'm a writing teacher. I'm supposed to be able to communicate with words pretty, I don't know, easily, you might say. Maybe it takes you more time to write the paragraph. That's fine. But this is how you do it. Let me know. Send me emails letting me know other components of like rhetorical analysis that you may need help with. Or if this helped or something about the video helped, let me know so that I can do it again, so that I can, or so that I can post this video in future classes, etc., etc. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. This is probably going to be the end of your lesson for e-learning lesson for today, but in future days, you'll practice writing your own paragraph. Let me know if you have questions. Send me emails. I hope everyone stays healthy out there. Have a good day.